lying down in bed, and I have come to the realization that I haven't updated on how I'm feeling about the Coven, Harper, rain, anything like that. Here's a mini update. Let's get into it, because I have a few things to say. I'm going to try to keep this as short as I can, but let's get into it. I am like 28% into the book. I think I'm on chapter 12, either 11 or 12, one of those chapters. And the first thing I have to say is I love how our FMC speaks about her mother. FMC's name is Willow, and unfortunately, kind of a spoiler warning. Also, this may just have spoiler warning, so like spoilers, so here's the warning now. Her mother unfortunately passed, and she is kind of grieving, but not really, because she knows what her future has come to due to her mother's passing. So she speaks of her mother in such an endearing and loving way, and it's like, like one of the quotes that I highlighted is, she was the fiercest, bravest woman I'd ever known. She held the magic of all the Mediazes within her body, wielding it in a way I now understood took immense control. She, like, the way she speaks of her mother and her mother's power, in like how she handled her power, it's such an endearing and loving way that it makes my heart melt. I love that. The other thing that I really love about Willow is how she loves her powers and treats her powers. She has powers in nature, so she understands the balance of give and take. One of the quotes that I highlighted basically was saying that the magic is basically a dance, and it's basically a relationship. How are you expected to take everything and not give everything back to the nature? And she was like, how, like, if all we're doing is taking and taking, how are we any better than the humans who are poisoning the earth? Her saying that is so relatable and just so like, it's just like, I'm in awe thinking about that, because it's so relatable, especially to now and how we people are treating the earth, that it just leaves me in shock. And the fact that she is inspiring others around her to be like, oh, I wish I didn't give up my powers, especially the men in this book, because basically the men have two options: either to keep their magic or lose their magic to have